Hey you guys, it's Stefania with Divine Love Expressions, here to give you your daily tarot scope. If you didn't see my live video last night, I did a general reading going over the energies that we will be experiencing or we are experiencing with this new moon in Gemini. It was really good. It gave a lot of really good information, a lot of inspiration. So back and check that out. It's under my uploads. Trying to get situated here. And I'm gonna just jump straight into the reading. If you want a personal reading, all my information is below. You can go to my website. I know I complained about my website, but pay for it. So I'm going to use the features that I am able to use, which are booking readings. You can go on there, you can book a reading, and hopefully within this week I'll have everything set up with the shop. I may have to do Etsy and just link my Etsy to the shop because I can't figure out how to do what I need to do with my shop on there. So we'll figure out another way. And that's one of the main themes with this new moon that we're in. This new moon in Gemini is doing things differently, finding a different way to do the things that you're pursuing. So jump straight into this. This is a general reading. It'll apply differently to everyone. If you want a personal reading, my information is below. Okay. So let's see the overall energy for today. Bam. The overall energy for today is a very good one, a very, very good one. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Pentacles are about tangible things. They're about monetary things, about money. It's about our health. It's about our career, our home, finances, things of that nature. Aces are always about new beginnings. So you may have an opportunity. It's about opportunities to grasp something, opportunities to take something and make it into something more tangible, something more solid, something that can last longer. With the Ace of Pentacles, you may be somebody may give you some money today, somebody may offer you a job, you may get the opportunity to move into a new home. You may start a new health regimen, maybe start exercising or something like that. You may start a diet. It's just growth. There's a lot of growth and potential in this card. Okay. So let's see what challenges we may come across today. And I heard protection because with these beetles, I think it's called scarab beetle. I know the animal totem for that, I believe, is speaking about protection, being protected. So you may have the opportunity to protect your finances, meaning save money or build your finances up, because with aces, it's always the opportunity. Okay, it's something being given to you that you can nurture into something bigger. Home, a new home. This card is the Four of Wands. So this is our challenge. Our challenge may be creating a stable home for ourselves, harmony within a home, a balanced home. Our challenge could be committing to a relationship, committing to a project, an endeavor, committing to or bringing stability to it, setting the foundation for a project or an endeavor. It could be an engagement, like it by being a challenge. Maybe this is what you want, so you have the opportunity to create this for yourself. But it's going to take work, it's going to take time, and it's going to take patience. Whatever it is, if it's a new home, if it's a commitment with a relationship that you want, if it's a commitment for a project or an endeavor, a new job or whatever, a new move or something, whatever it is, you have the opportunity to create this, to manifest this into the physical, because pentacles are when things are being manifested into a physical form. So you have the opportunity to create this for yourself, this happy home, this harmonious home, this commitment to a person or commitment to a project, commitment to moving into a new home or whatever. You have the opportunity to do this, to build this, because this is the building stones. When you're building a home, you got to put them 4 walls up first for it to stay, and then you build everything else around it, right? So you're trying to establish that for yourself, and you have the opportunity to do so, but patience is required. Consistency is required. This card fell out for our advice, and it's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is telling you to take action. It's to charge forth with confidence, with optimism, with enthusiasm. Stay enthusiastic about whatever it is that you're doing. Stay positive about whatever it is that you're doing, because if you don't think that it can happen, then it's not going to happen. Don't worry about what other people think, but put whatever it is you're passionate about. Take charge, like move forward with it. The Knights show us what type of energy we're going off of, but since it's advice, it's the type of energy that we need to give off. And if it's a relationship, it's saying that you may be presented with the opportunity to be in a committed relationship with maybe a fire sign person, which would be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries, a younger spirited Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Because it's a knight. Okay, so if it was a page, it would be like a childlike energy. Knights are more like a teenage energy. So this person may not be the most mature person. They might have very playful energy with them. They may be very very direct, kind of forceful in a way. I know a lot of air signs. They are a little pushing. I mean, the fire signs are a little pushing. I forgot to see our foundation. So let's get clarification of this Ace of Pentacles for our overall energy. This is good. This is all good. Like today, the little resistance and stuff that we had yesterday, it was worth it, because today, like, the energy is just clear. We don't have any reverse cards. Everything is just positive, all positive. We got new opportunities. We got the chance to heal, whatever this opportunity is. It's the chance to heal. It may be the chance to heal our finances so that we can create a more stable home or a more stable home environment. It may be the chance to heal our health. It may be the chance to heal whatever career or whatever project we're doing. Like if you're starting your own business, or you have your own business, and it is not as stable as you would like it to be, well, now you're being presented with the opportunity to heal that and to bring it. But it's going to take time, and it may be healing your thoughts about it. Like before, you may have been feeling like everything had to be rushed, like everything had to come right now. But now this is a card of being more patient also, because healing takes time. Clarification of this 4 of Wands. You got the Hermit. Without a challenge. So I feel like if it's in a relationship, I feel like you have mixed feelings about it. Like a part of you wants to be by yourself, and a part of you does want to be in a committed relationship. You kind of not completely sure what you want to do. So that's the challenge. But if you can see, the Hermit is shining his light on this Four of Wands. So it's telling you to, like, I feel like things are going to be revealed about a relationship or about a commitment. You're going to learn something from this relationship. You're going to learn, because the snake in this card is about wisdom. The light, the lantern in here is shining light, like giving wisdom about that particular situation. The Hermit himself is all about wisdom. It's about going within to learn yourself, going within to learn your shadows. So it may be like a deep-seated fear or something, a fear that you have about commitment, being committed to something, to anything. It could be a relationship. It could be committed to your business, committed to being more structured, to being more having a routine. Like, I know me, I'm a very spontaneous person, and I feel constricted when I'm not able to move when I want to move and do what I want to do. But I know that, with my business, I have to put some type of structure, because if I don't, I'm not going to be consistent. So I have to set up like a schedule and a routine for me daily for me to stick with, because if I don't, then I'm not going to stay consistent with it. Let's look up the Knight of Wands. Clarification for the Knight of Wands for our advice. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse as our clarification for this Knight of Wands. I feel like I don't know what I feel like with this, because the Knight of Swords upright would be somebody like going ham on somebody verbally, like communication wise. But we got in reverse, so it's telling us to slow down with the words that may hurt someone's feelings, or slow down with the negative thoughts. That's what it could be to pace yourself. You may be having negative thoughts about this person, or you may be having negative thoughts about this pursuit. But with the Three of Wands, Three of Swords is telling you need to heal that, like all of the disappointment that you were feeling before. Maybe you've been at this, been trying at this endeavor for the past few months, few years, or something, and it hasn't been going as you thought it would. But at the end of the day, when you look at things in a different perspective, and when you see that not all the time money can dictate your success. So yeah, you may not be getting, or you may not have been getting a lot of money from whatever it is that you're pursuing, but you've gained a lot of wisdom. You've gained a lot of knowledge, and that's something that you can share. That's something that's more valuable than money, because money, you can run out of money You can lose money, but you can't lose that wisdom. You can't lose your knowledge. Relationship wise, it would be relationship wise, I feel like it would be you. You may find out some. Let me see. You may find out some bad news about this person, or just be having some bad thoughts about this person. Let me put 2 more cards to clarify the advice. But I don't think it's what you will find out. I think it's telling you to chill out with all the negative thoughts. And if you're communicating to that person in a negative way, telling you to chill out with that. So, or it could also be a air sign person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If so, if it's the Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, I feel like this person may be maybe coming at you in a negative way. Not coming at you in a negative way, because in the reverse. That person may need some healing. Let's see, let me get 2 more cards with that. 2 more cards to clarify our advice. Yeah, so it's it's telling you not to chill out with the negative thoughts, the negative talk, especially if it's a relationship. You know, I notice I do that sometimes. I always find the negative in somebody. I always find a negative in somebody, and I'm no longer doing that. But these 2 cards here are telling you to don't move into the future with a lack of hope, a lack of faith, and a lack of hope, a lack of faith, and a lack of knowing. Don't move into the future with that, especially if it's something that you're passionate about. And on the flip side, both of these cards are cards of your intuition. So this 3 of Wands could be foreseeing something, foretelling something, like knowing a way. And this could be this is a card of you ignoring your intuition, ignoring the signs. I don't know if I should keep pulling. I'm trying to see what's going on with this exactly. I know I ain't gonna know exactly because it's a general reading and I got channeling coming in from everybody for everybody. There's so many different ways this could apply, but I really want to know because I'm trying to see how this pertains to my situation. Okay, so this relationship or this endeavor is telling you to reevaluate some things, and to I feel stop finding the negative in people, because the negative that you find in people is a reflection of you. The Two of Cups is about reflection. It's about partnerships, relationships also, but it's about that person being a reflection of you, a reflection of a part of yourself that you ignore, that you're not seeing, that needs to be healed. And I feel like it's saying to invest time and energy into the things that will bring benefits to you. Like if it's an endeavor you're pursuing, figure out what's working and keep that, and the things that aren't working, leave it behind. If it's a relationship, give your attention, like give attention to the good things. Stop finding bad things, and acknowledge and value the good things about that person, the good things about that relationship. And the same with your whatever you're pursuing. Like, don't nitpick about the bad things. Just evaluate the bad things and see why you feel like they're bad, and then fix it or try to fix it. We got full moon completion. And this is also a card of reaping your harvest soon. So maybe getting some money in with your business. Like, you might have been putting a lot of time and investing a lot of energy into your business, and now the money is going to start coming in today. I mean, it's not a huge amount of it, but it's a start. So if you keep being consistent, it'll keep growing. The more you feed it, the more it'll grow. And the same thing with relationships. The more you feed it, the more it'll grow. It says, every 29.5 days, Grandmother Moon shines bright and full in the sky, illuminating the landscape with her muted brilliance, casting a delicate canopy over the sky and the physical features of Earth. Having gradually etched her way over the last 2 weeks to fullness, she now stands like a guiding beacon in the night. She has completed this round of her perpetual and periodic monthly journey and will now start her slow but steady retreat into the shadow. In this card, we see the grandeur of the moon at its peak, blazing brightly and creating a silhouette of a tree. This beauty reminds us that all cycles have their time of completion and fulfillment, one that will inevitably be followed by a decrease until yet another cycle is initiated. You can now take pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working toward has now reached its culmination. What did I tell you? It may have been a relatively brief cycle or a much more extensive one, yet regardless of the length of time, you have arrived at the stage of completion. Let yourself feel the contentment and satisfaction of this accomplishment. It is like when you take a deep breath and reach to the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. It is important to not only enjoy this completion, but also let go and allow yourself to relax afterward, just like exhaling slowly and consciously. People are much too eager to rush to the next item on the agenda without giving proper time and space to appreciating and honoring the natural cycle of release that follows the point of resolution. Give yourself that time to relax and rest before tackling Spirit's next assignment. So, and I also feel like with this full moon, like we just had a new moon yesterday. We're still in a new moon energy. So I feel like from this point on up to the full moon, you will be reaping. You will be reaping benefits. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And don't put too much on yourself. Just take your time and enjoy it. And then once you feel content with what you've done, or once you feel content with what you created, then then you can move forward with something else. Like one thing at a time. Don't try to put too much on yourself. And if this is a relationship, I feel like your your heart is healing. Like this relationship, it makes you feel complete in a sense. Like you feel complete by yourself, but the only reason you feel complete with this person is because you feel complete with yourself. Because if you didn't feel complete within yourself, no person can make you feel complete. No person. So enjoy this. Praises up. Really. Ooh, I felt chills just now. Praises up for real. And I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Mwah.